When I think about God's faithfulness, specific memories come to mind. There are the times the Lord provided for me, the times He spoke a timely word, and the times He guided me when I wasn't sure what to do. But when considering God's faithfulness, what comes to mind the most are the things that I was kept from. I didn't grow up in a particularly sheltered home. We were Christians, and I had a strong sense from my parents that there were things I should and shouldn't do, and I'm thankful for that. But there were many snares that could have easily grabbed my heart. I sincerely believe that the only reason I have not fallen down a few life-altering sin holes is because the opportunity did not present itself. The Lord has been faithful to me as I've prayed, "Give us this day our daily bread." But He has equally been faithful as I've prayed, "And lead us not into temptation." I am tempted to sin every day, but some temptations haven't crossed my path. I am deeply grateful for God's leading hand in this way, because when I look back at a few seasons of my life, there are temptations at certain times that I don't think I could have resisted had they presented themselves. I'd like to be a stronger man, and by God's grace and His Spirit empowering me, the Lord is strengthening my resolve and increasing my delight in living for His glory. But only one man is strong enough to face every temptation. Matthew 4:1 tells us that Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And then in Hebrews 4:15 it says, "But we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with us in our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin." Jesus was led into the wilderness of temptation. Why? Well, first of all, so that He could sympathize with us in our weakness. The heart of Jesus towards us in our temptation isn't anger, it's compassion. He is compassionate towards us in our weaknesses because He has personally felt the pressure of whatever temptation is pressing on us. And two, so that we might be led away from temptation. Jesus was tempted in all things and came out on the other side fully righteous. He placed that hard-earned righteousness on us so that we could call God our Father and ask Him to lead us not into temptation. When I consider my younger, foolish self, I shake my head and wonder at God's faithfulness in keeping me from things that could have easily enticed me. There are things I thought I wanted, doors I wish would have opened for me, opportunities that I longed for. There are times when I've been deeply disappointed, disillusioned, and didn't understand why my life wasn't going my way. Looking back, I cheer with relief that God did not lead me into some of the things that my heart wanted. I'm older now, but I still wonder at times why God is keeping things from me. I'm learning to trust that He might be answering my prayer, "Lead me not into temptation, but deliver me from evil." God's guidance, His opening and closing of doors in my life, and His protective leading are a privilege I have because Jesus was led into temptation. I hope that I'll become quicker to trust and celebrate God's faithful leading, even when I can't yet see what temptations and evils He is keeping me from.